Welcome back to at Think Cutie, and I just wanted to get everybody caught up as to what's going on at home and in the studio so that you can follow us along in our journey for the rest of the summer. All right, I am back in my studio space at home, which is just a little tiny corner of the room because I like watching television. So I'm usually out in the living room and just making things, keeping the sound on for background noise. But I've taken a couple days off since Art-A-Whirl and things went well. We exceeded our goal of going above last year, and so it was just a lot of fun being in a building filled with other artists and a very open space, and not having to really worry about some of the outside elements such as wind. It was a little bit warm in there, but we brought out a little fan to help cool us off, and so now we have to get busy because our upcoming event, which is Twin Cities Pride, is coming up at the end of this month in June. And so all week, because we're expecting large crowds, and I don't know what that's going to translate to. This is our first year in doing this event, so it could be good, it could be bad, it could just be okay, but I just want to prepare because the lineup that we have coming up in the towards the end of summer and the fall is also filled with some pretty big events. Not to mention that we have a trip coming up where I may have mentioned it and I'm very excited about. I may share our itinerary and you will definitely see some video clips of our trip because we're going to Japan. So I have a very specific itinerary sent out and I'm very excited because we are actually going to a large art festival called Design Festa in Tokyo, Japan. And I wanted to see this for a while since I watched another vlogger go and share what they found there, but just thousands of artists and the same types of art that I also create, which tends to be a little bit more kawaii, and also not to mention like all of the food, food creations and different other little miniatures, plus just lots of different art, and they will have artists painting, live demonstrating so that you can see how they progress over the weekend. We'll be going on a Saturday and Sunday, and they hold it twice a year. We've told other people about it, but we've been planning this trip for a while. We just didn't know exactly if we're going to go in the spring or in the fall, because they have a show in the spring and then the fall, but because we were at different events, we weren't able to go this spring, and so we were waiting until fall. So I'm just packaging up some orders, so thank you to those who bought from me on Etsy at ThinkCutieStudios. I'm packaging up your order, which is the breakfast pans, and then I'm also packaging up an order for the little Soot Sprite globes. And thank you again, and just a big thank you to those who did stop by, visit with us, talk with us, and just showed your appreciation. We do also appreciate you back for really supporting artists, and yeah, so hopefully those will keep coming in, because one thing that I really wanted to work on is just being able to get more into our shop in the next coming weeks, and then also build up an inventory stock for the next couple of shows that we have. So we do have shows that are going to be towards like the ends of the months in the summer, and then in August we have 3 different shows. One we're helping with, and then 2 other ones will be ones that we're participating in just ourselves. So very, very busy. Things are ramping up again, and I just want to have a specific number in mind of having maybe a dozen pair each, if not more than that, of my earrings for online, and then also to keep on hand. So we'll see how that goes, and thank you for watching again and for following along. The next couple weeks I may just show some studio content, and then I will also be sharing maybe if we're going out and just doing other things, just kind of sharing that kind of day in the life and what I'm working on. So yeah, let's keep going, and I wish you all the best out there. Bye. Well, I am in the garage. I am ready to drop off the orders. So thank you, Angela and Jennifer, for your orders of some of my popular earrings that I have. And we're going to go to the post office right now. And it's a nice sunny day. So hopefully it'll be a quick day out, and then I might stop by and grab something to eat.
Southdale Arcade. I'm excited to play this game. I would pour a lot of my allowance money into. Oh, that's really loud. 4 tokens equal $1. Here we go. Press. Alright, here we go. We're doing good so far. Oh, now it's getting a little faster. Okay. Ooh, here we go. I can do this.
Oh my gosh, you did it!
Did I do it?
You did it!
I did it!
Select prize, it says. Select prize. So minor prizes are down there.
Okay. So I'm not quite sure. Okay, which one should we do? Ooh, there's a cool...
They're kind of little plastic
Little
toys. Maybe let's do one of those fun little, like, it looks like you can play with them, the little orange or green
The
things.
orange one down there,
Yeah.
maybe? Let's try this one.
Okay. Oh, it's coming out.
Is it coming out? And it's gonna drop.
Oh,
And
what did we get?
there's a straw. And
We got a prize.
We
Look at, he won a
won.
prize.
So we need to do this well in Japan, so we'll have to look out for a machine like this, because I'm the arcade whisperer when it comes to this style Tetris game.
I don't know how you did it. We got a prize.
Many hours were spent playing Tetris, so I know how to do this.
All right, I had to show a couple of these clips because I just wanted to show you what we've been doing to kind of take a break from our work after we've had a bunch of big events. All right, there was actually nowhere to sit in the other place, so we ended up at Masu, one of the other places that we like in the Mall of America, and this has Japanese cuisine, so different things like sushis, and look, there you got the tonkatsu bowl, and I'm not that hungry, so I actually just wanted something like a little bit salty. And then I got the pork belly steam bun, which is also really good, but they have lots of different appetizers and dishes in here. And we're just about to break in and enjoy our dinner. All right, the car is running and I am up and off again. And this week I am actually going, I have a few things packed in the back because I'm going to kind of like a clay fun day at one of my Polymer Clay Guild members' studios. We did miss their open house because they did expand into a new studio area. And we did get to see it when we were at one of our meetings, and just really want to take a look, and I'll kind of give you a little bit of a tour as well, and it should be a lot of fun. And this is going to be at Clay Squared in Minneapolis, and we'll see how it goes. We're just gonna have all fun together, whoever can show up today and make things. And this weekend, like yesterday and Friday night, we drove out to my parents, which is a little bit out of Minneapolis, and close to an hour, and spent some time with them, played lots of cards, and now I'm getting ready to head out for a clay date. All right, we'll see you soon. All right, I am at Clay Squared with the Polymer Clay Guild, and it is at 699. It's normally you can drive off of Howard Street, but you can see it's closed down, so sometimes you have to take like Central and park off to the side. But it is open, and let me just show you the pieces. This is Clay Squared with Leila McDill, and look at her pieces. So this is sometimes where we have our meetings for the Polymer Clay Guild, and this is her brand new studio space. And here are some of her larger pieces that have been shown at galleries. And look at that. I bought a few snacks and things for everybody, and then we're just kind of having a clay fun day. And there's some of my fellow guild members. But look at all of the beautiful pieces that she's created for different showings, and just how big some of these are. If you can see the scale, I'm just gonna put my hand up here. So yeah, just some larger pieces, and she combines different kinds of mixed media into her pieces. And these pieces have been shown in galleries across the nation. And then we all have done shows together as well. Take a look at all of this. She holds classes, and then she does some beautiful cane work. And I am just starting out and trying, but here is where I'm going to be for today. Well, I had a lot of fun and got a few projects done while I had my clay day at Leila McDill's studio in Minneapolis at Clay Squared. And then it was time to restock and go back to the art shop in Minneapolis off Lake Street at Midtown Global Market. And you can see my husband's walking in front, and I'm just following him because we have to help open the shop. And as artists inside of there, we do try to volunteer, 1 to 2 times a month, depending on how busy we are. And so we're just going in there and getting the shop ready, but they actually had an event going on, and that's why I'm voicing over, and I did cut out some of the audio because they are having an Indigenous heritage celebration, and there was some loud music and announcements and things going on, but we were back in there, and I had to restock a bunch of my popular earrings, and my husband had to restock some of his 3D prints, and I'm just going to pan around so that you can see all the activity that was going on. Well, we had a good time reconnecting with other artists. We had a few people buy my things while I was there. Then it was time to return home from the art shop and fill some of the little 3D printed pans that my husband designed and created. And so I'm just making the little eggs out of polymer clay and getting things all prepped to go into the oven. And I'm just texturing the edges so that they look like they've actually been frying in the pan, and I did several batches of these so that I would be ready to go, because we are going to be at the Twin Cities Pride celebration in Loring Park at the end of June. And then we have a couple other events. We'll have an Aquatennial event, and then something at East Bethel next month, actually in the reverse order. So East Bethel first, and then the Aquatennial. And so there I'm just dusting them. I do try to dust the edges so that they look like they've been frying in the pan. And then I did a larger keychain to restock because I was all out of what I had and sold some in the art shop. And so I do have these posted again online at ThinkCutie.com and ThinkCutieStudios on my Etsy. Thank you everybody for watching and subscribing. Remember to hit that bell and like. And then here are where our shows are going to be for the next couple months. We'll see you soon at one of the events. Please stop by at our booth.